Welcome back to Built from Bricks. I'm Steve.
I'm Brian.
And today, what do we got?
We have Lego Minifigure Series 15 to show you.
Awesome.
Just got these in today, so they're not even on the stores, right?
No, not even. Well, we have them here.
We got them now, so we're going to show you a little bit of each figure. I just put them together, talk about what we like about them. We'll give you a little close-up on each guy. So there's some really cool stuff here.
Yeah, there are some really cool ones, and we'll go over them now.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So this is number 1 out of the 16 is the farmer. So you get a nice farmer hat, a pitchfork in his hand, some overalls. And I don't know if these are muddy, these are boots, or these are just muddy pants.
I'm not sure, but...
Well, he's got a pig,
I
so...
really like that pig.
I like the pig. Something go. He could ride the pig, maybe.
Possibly. I like the pitchfork that he has, and his nice hat.
Yep,
and,
it's pretty cool. Just a basic farmer figure. So on to the next one.
Yep. The next one on our list is the fawn.
Yes, this is the fawn, and if you're a fan of the Chronicles of Narnia, you'd remember a fawn. He's part man, part goat.
Yep.
And I just realized what's in his hand here isn't a stick, but it's an actual flute, because he plays a flute.
Yes. Yep.
But I really can't get that into his mouth. It's not letting me to hold him. So.
I think usually they refer to him as a pan.
Pan, yes, pan.
Yes.
But this is just a generic fawn. It's
Yes.
not a pan.
Yes.
Just like the generic construction worker. Here we have the third on our list, which is a tribal woman. This is got a nice headset with her hair coming over the front. And my favorite part of this.
Yes, it's a nice surprise in the back.
I'm gonna spin this around for you to see the baby
It's
bunting.
a baby!
Baby all wrapped up on her back. I love that. It's so cute.
Yes, that's really awesome. I've never seen that before. And
I think that's a new piece for Lego. She also has the traditional Indian style clothing as well.
Yeah, and a nice feather.
And a nice feather in her hair. Which they put a hole on a few of these in this set. They put there's a hole in her hat, so you put these attachments.
Yes.
You'll see coming up a few other figures like that.
And the next minifigure we got here is the shark.
It's really cool.
Yeah, the shark suit guy.
Kind of like the hot dog guy.
Yeah, he's really awesome. I think I'm gonna look out for this guy. I want this guy, just like I like the hot dog guy. He is really cool. He's got his fins here instead of arms.
Yeah, he's got flippers.
Really, yeah. And he's really cool. He's got a nice suit. And he has 2 different heads. So
I put on the scared face because I'd be scared inside of a shark.
He has a smiley face and he has a scared face.
Get me out of this suit.
Yeah. And this is a pretty cool headpiece that he has there.
It
so
is.
I think that one's pretty awesome. But let's move on. We got more.
So here we have the queen. And this queen has the widest base plate of a figure I've ever seen.
Yes, look at that thing.
Look at this thing, it's big. And I had trouble, as I always do with these cloths, putting these robes on and then the second part. There's actually, they have instructions for that in case you didn't know how.
It's actually a double piece. I think it's really cool how they have it and the print on it.
Yes, and then, like I said before, there's another one with a hole in the head to put on the crown in this one.
Yeah.
So this is a really cool piece. Something very different with that base, like I said. So that's pretty cool. On to the next one.
Next one, we have Animal Control.
Something stinks in here.
Yes, it's this skunk right
there. That's my favorite. I love it. I love the skunk.
Yes, look at this net that she has and everything. And she has nice sleeve arms.
Yeah, she does. This prints on the arms that says she's the zookeeper, or not a zookeeper, but an animal control.
Yeah.
She looks kind of like a zookeeper. And also, I don't know what face we have on here. Let me spin it around so you can see the back. She's got a happy face, but if you take her hair off, on the other side is a scared face. She looks rather scared because she has a skunk coming up to her.
Yes, I'd be scared too if one was going to be coming up to me and spraying.
Yeah. I always wanted a pet skunk.
Yes, they're actually really cool animals.
Very smart.
Yes, they are.
So on to the next one. So here we have a jewel thief. And this is a female jewel thief with her mask, and she has in her hand here a grappling hook. I guess she plans to climb on the top of the building. And in her other hand here is the diamond that she successfully absconded with from said vault, bank, wherever she may have been.
I always love the diamond pieces and sets and stuff.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yes, they are. So let's move on. The next figure we have here is the Ballerina. As you can see, she has a nice little tutu.
Tutu.
And
That's a funny word.
On her leg, she has some lacing.
How nice. She's got her hair in a bun.
Yep. And she has some nice print on her hair. And it's a really cool...
All I hear now is Swan Lake playing.
Yes.
Oh, the Nutcracker Suite.
So let's
Can she do a little plie? What do they call it? Plie?
Yeah.
Here we have the all gold flying warrior. Kind of reminds me of a Ninjago figure here with a gold spear and these winged helmet and the wings on the back.
It's very Ninjago.
I said Ninjago already.
In Chima.
And a little Egyptian. If you look, he's got a print on his legs of some leather legging, I guess you'd call that.
Yes.
Very cool.
It's really cool, and I think there's a movie coming out that has a guy that's similar to this. It's something Gods of something. I'm not sure. I seen it there.
Well, this Lego minifigure series is going back to their no theme, where originally in the last couple ones they've had Simpsons, they had the spooky haunted house one, so this is back to a bunch of random figures. So we're getting some really cool figures so far in this.
Yes, so let's move on to the next. Next one we have is the Frightening Knight. This one is one of my favorites out of the sets. He's a really cool knight figure.
He has a mace in one hand.
Yes, look at this shield with the
bear on it, and then the shoulder pads with the spikes on it.
Oh yeah,
really
the shoulder pads are really cool. I think he's one of the cooler looking knight figures out of the Lego lineup.
And again, a hole in the top of the helmet to attach his plume of feathers.
Yes.
Really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. I love this guy. Let's move on to the next.
I feel an 80s theme song coming on or something, because we're going back to wrestling with this trophy and this...
Oh yeah!
If you take a look at this guy with his hair in the front, it's business in the front, party in the back with his mullet hair.
Yes.
This is a wrestling champion. There's no name to this wrestling champion, but you see he has some purple boots and a rather blue Speedo, and then topless. But he apparently is a good wrestler because he's got his trophy in his hand, so...
Yes, he does. He is the champion.
Not my favorite one out of this, but it's kind of amusing.
Yes, it is.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh, yeah! So this next one is quite hilarious.
It's kind of like Steve.
Yes, it's called the Clumsy Guy.
Steve, like I said.
Yes, and he's hurt himself.
He has hurt himself.
Yeah, it looks as though he has a broken leg, and he has a
If you look at the cast, his signature's on there because his friend signed it for him.
Yes, and he has nice bandages all over his head.
2 crutches.
Yeah, and he has actually
a banana peel on his shirt.
A banana peel, huh?
I guess
quite ironic.
I'm guessing his friends are making fun of him and say, "Hey, look at this, Clumsy Guy."
He has some patches on his face as well,
and the bandage on his head.
Yep, he's really cool guy. I like him.
No, he's a really clumsy guy.
He is.
And now we have Kendall Fighter. He's got 2 swords and a face mask to protect his precious skin and nose and eyes and whatnot. Really cool. He reminds me of the fencing guy they had a few series back, actually. You remember the fencing guy with the white,
quite similar.
All in white. It's very similar to that, but this is an actual Japanese Kendall Fighter.
Yes.
Really cool figure.
Quite cool.
Similar to Ninjago again, I'd say.
Yep, very similar.
I think he could do some damage with this, slicing and dicing with his... Hi-ya! Yeah, watch what you're doing, you might cut yourself.
Alright, let's get him out of here before he hurts us. Next, we have the traditional astronaut.
That's the classic astronaut.
Yes, look at this golden visor and everything. Let's open this up. Let's see who's in there.
There's somebody in there.
Yeah.
He's got a beard, I think.
There we go, yes,
and he's got his oxygen tanks on the back so he can be out in space.
Yeah, he even has printed arms, and he has print on his legs as well. And he's carrying the flag.
He's no Benny, though.
Nope, he's not.
He's not Benny. Spaceship! Now up is the Janitor. This is a really cool guy. He's got a mop, which when I was looking in the bag, I thought that was some funky hippie hairdo, but it's actually his mop for him cleaning.
Yes, over here, it's really cool.
So you take a look, he's got some junk coming out of his pocket over here. And then it's just a typical janitor suit and his hat. Not much more to say about him.
Nope.
He's got to get back to cleaning though, so
let's get him out. Next up, we have one of my favorite, the Laser Man. As you can see, he's pretty business here with his huge blue sword there.
Cool blue sword. It kind of looks like an ice sword to me.
It is. It kind of does look like that. Maybe it's a laser sword though. Kind of like a lightsaber.
Lightsaber? Yes.
Yeah.
Lightsaber. And what do you get in the back here? Why don't you show them the back?
Let's Let's see. He's got some wings, so I'm assuming he can fly.
Look at that nice translucent blue. I like the color of those wings. I always like that color.
Yes. He's really cool. If you look in his eyepiece, you can see a wavelength. And that's pretty cool because I've never seen that on any.
He's a robot.
He is.
I think that might be on a few other robots actually.
Really?
Yeah, maybe in the Lego movie stuff. Remember the Lego movie? They talk about the Octan Tower and they have protected by lasers and then sharks and then laser sharks.
Laser sharks.
Well, this is a laser mech.
Yes. Well, I really like mechs. I collect mech Lego sets, and this will be one I'll be looking out for. Let's get him out of there.
What happened?
Oh no!
It looks like chaos ensued on the table where we were looking.
Yes.
Look, the skunk is attacking the zookeeper and he's got her in the net while the janitor is mopping him up.
Yes.
The
wrestler is taking out the Kendall Fighter.
Your laser mech seems to be doing some damage on this frightening knight over here.
Definitely is.
Well, I think the ballerina's jumping away from the pig.
Yes, and I think this crook just stole the queen's diamond.
She's not even paying attention. She's too busy giving wrestling match. And this farmer's about to attack the fawn, and he's gonna hit him with his piece of panpipe.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
And the astronaut's just standing by. And look at baby over here.
Ah! Oh no!
I'm okay. Thank you, Mom. So that was Lego Minifigure Series 15. Hope you liked it as much as we did. Some of my favorite. What are some of your favorites?
Well, I really like this guy over here. I forget what his name is.
The Flying Warrior.
Flying Warrior. I like the Queen because she has a very unique base.
Not my favorite.
I like the two guys over here.
The Frightening Knight.
The Frightening Knight.
He's very frightening with that mace.
And the mech guy. The laser mech. Is that what he's called?
Laser mech. Yes, laser mech.
This shark is really cool.
So really, he likes all of them.
Yes, I like all of them. This is a cool set. I like this series.
My favorite, some of my favorite. I really like this fawn. Just cool with the little pan flute. That one's really cool. The Clumsy Guy here, really neat. I like the leg with the cast and the signatures on it.
Cool.
They went into good detail on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorite is this. It's the animal control, but I really like the skunk.
Yeah, the skunk is
my favorite piece there. And I'd say another one is this. Yeah. The baby, the Indian woman, Native American, with the baby in the bunting on the back is just adorable. It's very funny.
That baby piece is very unique, and I don't think I've ever seen it ever on any set.
No, I think it's a new piece.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
Everybody forgets one thing. I mean, they're simple pieces, but you gotta have respect for the janitor. I mean, they clean the halls of your school, they clean your school, they throw your trash out. Come on, he's right there up in front with that mop.
Well, I would say that, honestly, like, he's probably my least favorite, and the
female thief
is probably my least favorite. Those two don't really stand out too much. The Astronaut's kind of simplistic.
It's classic. It's a classic. It's classic Lego.
You can't really hate too much the Astronauts, especially with that cool gold visor there.
Mama!
What would you say? Would you agree with me with which ones you didn't like the most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. The shark one is like the hot dog guy, like we said earlier. It's cool. It's funny. Yeah. I probably put him around my city at one point, so he can just. Why is there a shark guy walking around the city? Well, it's Lego. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's the baby. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Lego Minifigure Series 15 in all of its wonderful glory right here.
Yes.
So stay tuned for more exciting episodes.
Yes, check out all the links in the description.
Don't forget to subscribe to us. We need those subscriptions. Keep coming in. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your aunts, tell your
cousins.
Tell your rabbis, whoever.
All right, what have
you built today?